So the question was, how do you get your timing down? You set your alarm the same way you set your alarm for your lash lift, right? So when the client first walks in, you set your alarm for 30 minutes. The first, 10 to 15 minutes, you should be able to cleanse and tape them down and prepare the lashes to be lashed, right? Because you're already set up. So prior to your client getting here, you've already set up everything, because you don't want to have to be opening drawers, closing drawers, that or whatever, trying to figure out, oh my God, what am I going to get? What do I need? So you'll have all your lashes pulled out. Most clients, the best lashes to pull out for a new client on a full set would be 9s, 10s, and 11s. You are going to be able to start with those lengths somewhere with a client. No matter who comes in, you're going to be able to start with a 9, 10, or 11. And you want to start with the longest lash first. So if their lashes are, you're going to put, the longest lash you're going to put on a new client is 2 millimeters longer than their natural lashes. Okay, so you'll start with whichever longest lash is great. If they have super short lashes, you're going to start with the 10s. You're going to put the 10s in, and that's what you're going to fence with. And then you'll do that for like 2 or 3 passes. And then you'll start with the shorter lashes, the 9s, right? So, okay, you set your alarm for 30 minutes. You cleanse her, you get her lashes taped down, you're able to get some lashes on. Then your alarm goes off, 30 minutes. Okay, great. Now you set it for another 30 minutes. So you set it for 4 30-minute intervals. At your last 30-minute interval, I need to get the lashes as even as possible. Like right now, whatever you got on there, baby, you better make that shit look even. So you're going to balance it out on each eye. Like, ooh, her left eye, okay, I need to get some more lashes in the front, in the inner eye, and I need to get some more lashes in the middle of this eye, because the middle of this eye looks good. But so you're balancing the lashes. That's your last 30 minutes. When that timer goes off, it's a wrap. So you let the client know, just like with the lash lift, hey, you're going to hear 4 alarms. That's going to let you know. And the client just needs to know that the alarms are going to go off and that they're for her, to let her know where you are in the game. So this is the talking point. Hey, Raina, I'm going to go ahead and lay you back and start your lashes. You're going to hear 4 alarms go off, and each alarm is going to be in 30-minute increments, because I know that when your eyes are closed, you don't have any concept of time. And some people may be claustrophobic, or they may not be comfortable in a new environment. And that way you'll know how much longer you have left to go. So if you have to use the bathroom, you can just hold it and not make me walk you to the bathroom like Helen Keller. Right? So it's really for you, but it is also for them, because you have new clients come in and they're not used to being in a new environment. They have their eyes closed, all their guards are down. So this kind of gives them a way to kind of relax. Oh, okay. So if they're starting to feel a little anxious and they're like, da-da-da-ding, da-da-da-ding, like, oh, alarm. Okay, I only have an hour and a half left, right? And so that each time the client can just feel more comfortable with you. And then what happens is you're training your mind to the time limits. So what happens is, as you start moving through stuff, you may in the first 30 minutes, the first time you do a full set of lashes, it may take you 20 of those minutes to get the lash pads on and to get the lashes clean and to do everything you need to do. So you only really have 10 minutes to start putting lashes on, right? But by the time you're doing lashes for at least a month, 5-10 minutes, you're going to have the lashes clean, taped down, all that stuff is done. And then you have a whole, 20 more minutes to start putting lashes on. So you're going to get faster and faster and faster. But what it does is it gives you a definitive time on how long it should take you to get through this. And remember, this is only a demi set. It's a demi set. So you have 2 hours to get as many lashes on as you can. And as you go through the process and you do each step, you'll be able to get faster and faster. So the goal is to do a full set in 2 hours, right? But right now you're only doing a demi set. And so you're doing the full set, you're doing a demi set in 2 hours. And then you're going to say, hey, you need to come back in a week if you can, because a lot of these lashes are going to fall off because it's just a demi set, right? You want to use demi set instead of saying half set. It just sounds cuter, but you can explain to the client that it's just a half set of lashes because you're new and you don't want them to have to lay down for so long because it's kind of uncomfortable. And, it's an hour, it's 2 hours. Plus, they're not paying full price anyway. So I'm just working on you 2 hours. I'm not working on you for 4 hours. You could do your mannequin, right? Do a client, do a mannequin, do a client, do a mannequin. 2 hours. Get as many lashes on as you can, and do it that way. So it just gives them a definitive time of how to know how much longer they have left on in your space. Yeah. And you as well, because you just start knowing, okay, yeah, I've been doing this too long. Like when you have somebody that has difficult lashes to take down and you've been putting that timer on a regular basis, your body feels like, oh my God, I should almost be done. Like I've been doing this for 30 minutes. Like I can't get her lashes taped down. Oh my God, right? You're going to automatically know. So that is how you get your time down. You give yourself a set amount of time to execute the service. You know what you're trying to execute. And as you perfect each step in the system, you are going to be able to add more lashes and have a fuller set. And that's going to give you more confidence. And it's going to help you also realize or know, what am I supposed to be doing in this time frame? Like, where should I be? You're not going to be lost of what's going on because you're going to hear that 30-minute 1, 30-minute 2, 30-minute 3. Oh, shit. 30-minute 4. I got to make these lashes as even as possible. And you will be so surprised how your eye just pops to the lashes that need lashes. And my other favorite thing to say is, when you are a new lash tech, lash the lash that's looking at you. Lash the lash that's looking at you. When you have lashes and you look at them and they like this, don't try to lash these. Lash this one. Because if you spend 10 minutes trying to untangle these, you could have lashed this one and you could have went on. Lash the lash that's looking at you. And when you do that, you begin to separate and isolate the twisted and the tangled lashes that's trying to be shady, right? They trying to be shady, trying to hide under all the other lashes and whatnot. And you could get all the lashes. It's like hot girls. Get the hot girls. Lash the hot girls. They ready to be lashed. Titties out, booty out. They like, hey, look at me. Them other ones, they a little shy, right? They trying to be shady, like they not really hot girls. Leave them alone. Lash the lashes looking at you. Okay? Done.